driver up to issue key commands. Dispatcher to Norfolk Southern Extra 8225 East. You have permission to begin your port in South Courtyard, subject to signal collection and proceed eastbound. We'll be using track 1 New York, and then proceed over to track 2. Do not exceed 25 miles per hour. Until your train is in the main line and your train is making future crossover, please track over. Right, let us just change banner here. So this is August, Ray, right. We have a yellow. Volume on this loco is a bit loud, isn't it? Can you hear me now? I'll turn the game down on the volume. I can turn the game down a bit more. Whoops. Due to weather conditions, there are reports of faulty signals on the line today. If you encounter restricting signals, seek permission to tab to pass. Is the game still too loud? Do you need me to turn it down? I've turned it right down on OBS, but I can turn it down more via the control panel. Flying Scotsman, no, I'm going to be going to bed, I think, after the stream today. The game's a little quiet now, is it? I've turned the volume up just a little bit. Let me know if it's too loud now. We'll get the 40 limit in shortly once we're all in. run up some. We're in the 40 limit now. Got a green aspect, clear aspect, sorry. So power on, go on, snap the couplings. Hey Ruby Chest, welcome back. Keep pouring the power on, let's get the speed up. Run 8, there we go. What's our journey anyway? Going in, oh, we're going into Altoona, yeah. Power on. For quite an old route, this route came out in TS 2012. It still stands up, still a good route. Map train boy, there you go. There's the Horseshoe Curve there. It's Altoona, I think, up there. That's Altoona. Johnstown down here. Has the Horseshoe Curve been updated? No, it hasn't. Yeah, this was the first route built that had super elevation on it, because it was basically the route they built to test the super elevation function when 2012 came out. Cheers, train boy. Matt, does the European local and asset back come against Trier? I don't know, I'm afraid. Do I prefer American steam or British steam? I don't really prefer either. I mean, there's some fabulous American steam and fabulous British steam. I mean, my history is predominantly been in British steam engines, but I mean, through Train Simulator and other other aspects of train enthusiasm, I've got heavily into American stuff. And yeah, there's some. I mean, the Hudson J3A, for example, is a loco I'd love to see. And the FEF is in, which I was thrilled about. Big Boy is there, so there's some really good ones. The Connie is actually one of my favourite locos because I don't necessarily like just the big ones. I actually quite like small power because it feels a bit more personal, and the Connie is absolutely perfect for that. No, London Brighton wasn't the first for super elevation. This was the first for super elevation. Got the Chatham Mainline VR bundle. Nice one, Steve. High five. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, 6443. What loco is what? The one that we just passed a minute ago. Just cut the power a minute. See if I can still get to it. Like an SD70M. Yes, SD70M-2. In your head it was. Okay, is that like how when it was in your head that the +2 was a good machine? What loco are we driving? We're driving ES44AC. It's one of the Norfolk Southern Heritage Collection, the Monongahela one. Am I going to see the new Thomas film? Not really, no. I've got an SD70M-2 in my consistor. Hey, Soldier K. We're okay to proceed through this signal. But it told me to tab. Tabbed it so it can stop moaning. Blind Scotsman, why don't you just have a look and see what I've uploaded to YouTube on videos rather than that's the easiest thing. Just have a look on YouTube and see what I've uploaded. Get back to clears now. going round the horseshoe, aren't we, at some point on this journey? Yes, we are. Awesome! Oh, I just read your comment log in, saying what your Prius, your Heritage Prius is a good car. Ow, burn! Wrecked. Got a clear in front of us. Simon Lund, switch your game to borderless windowed. I find I get a lot less of those errors. In fact, I don't recall the last time I did see one. Custom hitch, something's wrong with the bell in this. I've just turned the bell on and not doing anything. So I don't know if the bell is working on this loco. I did actually have the bell on though. Well, no, you've just lost 2 hours work because you didn't press the save key at all. You should always save regularly. But the failed to create vertex buffer I've found is because it's a full screen related issue on some things. I don't even know if it's a bug in the game or if it's just something crazy that happens on Windows. But if you're on borderless windowed, I think you might find that it's a bit better. It might not even be. It depends what whatever's causing that problem to be. But I've certainly not seen one of those for a long time. And I always run it borderless windows. I think we should do a campaign to try and find the real Dan Hernandez. TARDIS mechanic. This train, to be honest, because it's all-wheel braking, it's probably not as long as you'd think. One DLC I'd recommend for each of the UK, US and Germany. Oh, Jesus. That entirely depends on what you want to do. I mean, I guess you mean routes, because Daniel Hernandez used foundation. We found a Dan Hernandez. I imagine there's one or two. Clear signal. He's a pain in the rear. You having problems, Exig? The thing to remember, Simon, is that an awful lot of effort is being put on the next gen train sim, and any kind of change to the old train sim because of the nature of it gets it adds a risk of things going wrong. The problem when the code base gets as old as it is, it gets difficult to maintain. Just press F2. I know what some people do is they actually have a counter, a timer set up, and when it goes off, they just press the F2 key. That way they don't actually forget to press the save key. Chicago Racetrack, Western Isles of Scotland, Mannheim, Horseshoe. I'd go with Hamburg, Hanover as my German route. Or Koblenz Trier. American route, New York, New Haven, I think. And British route. I don't know. So many to pick from. Clear aspect. British route. Depends really what a person's interested in. If they're interested in more modern stuff, you know, London Brighton or South London Network or something. If you're interested in historic stuff, then either Weardale or Western Isles of Scotland. If you're interested in something in between, West Coast Mainland over Shat. Simon Lund, if you're using any piece of software on your PC at all ever, you should always think about the possibility of a crash. Press the F2 key regularly. Press an eastward platform. Class 86 over Shat, yeah, or 87. Newcastle, York. No, I'm not a big fan of Newcastle. It's a really old route. I never really got on with it when it was new. Do you have any DLC for OMSI? No, I don't. I played OMSI briefly, kind of got the hang of it, and then stopped. That looks remarkably like a stop signal. Yeah, got an approved. Lights are off. MC6443, what does the F2 key do? Press it, saves. Riviera in the 50s. Oh, I totally forgot about that, Strike Shadow. Yeah, Riviera in the 50s. Like I said, too many good options. Tapped it. Good. Set your gear 27 gear shift as a pseudo parking brake. Nice. We have clear aspect. Yeah, it would have been bad if I got denied, but the instructions at the beginning effectively said that it was a clear run. And if I got any stops, I should press tab to go through them. New Portage Tunnel 2. Limit. Hey Ruben, yes, your railfan scenario was excellent on this line. Cameron's Gaming, if you just if you refresh the screen, it'll put you back to the shorter. Just every time you've had a bit of a delay, it all adds up. If you just press refresh, it will jump you forward. Going on here. Well, if you want the working neutral sections, Moggy, you've got to use the 87, not the 86. 86 doesn't support them. We've got clear. MC6443, this is an old Pennsylvania Railroad era route. We're just running modern trains on it. Sounds good, Stephen Jam. When you say class 73, do you mean the Gatwick one? Because there is a 73 that comes in the BR Blue pack. Overshap comes with the 87 model. Neutral sections, there is a marker on the track, I think. One that turns the power off, one that turns the power on. Clear. Just kind of rough around that. Right, got the 430 limit coming up. Railroad, yes, this is the last one. Streaming 4 hours now, it's probably enough. We'll be crossing back to track 1 AR, do not exceed 25 miles per hour during this crossover move. Clear. Dynamics on, we don't need them. train down there doing its thing. Oh, come on. Signals, we have clear. We're stopping anywhere but the end? No, not until we get to the end. Good. Any idea how much antifreeze there's in your dog? Not a clue. Pause that. Because I always like trains when they're on super elevation. They look awesome. Downhill for a little while now. Right, we're speeding up. I don't need throttle to speed up. It's doing it all on its own. Ed, no, we're not having a Subnautica tonight. I'm tired. Next week I want to do a coding stream or two, an after stream as well. Train track trav, it is about 10 to midnight. I like the starting earlier business because I'm not finishing anywhere near as late. I mean, this would have been a 1, 2 o'clock finish previously. Or more Heritage. Heritage High. Oh, went to press the screenshot key, never mind. TAE51D, it's going the wrong way. Sorry, it's from the back of the train. Yeah, so it's the back of the train that you're seeing. For some reason the game sometimes gives the coordinate as the back coupler, and other times the front coupler. I don't quite know what the difference is. Right, we've got a limited or approach or something like that. Need to work out what we're going to do next on Subnautica. I think we've got a number of things we can do. One, we can get the get over to the Aurora and fix it, which will also get us the module for the Cyclops that makes it a lot more efficient. We need to, I think we should establish another base much further away with a scanner room on it and use that for some resource collection. We should be looking around all the storage containers to try and find signals, because there is another island we need to find. Quite a big one, all sorts of stuff. Railroad, come on then, let's have this joke. Approved. NS lead coming up that way. You're getting a big question on my fault. Oh, that's good. call a cow with no legs? Beef. Ground beef. Go via slope number 1, 5.7 miles. Something soothing about this train at idle. Yeah, it just kicks over nicely, doesn't it? Oh, 35 limit in a minute. Where I think we are. We are. It's Horseshoe Curve time, folks. Clear. Can't really see over there. Francois, I don't know what I'm going to be doing over the weekend. Let's assume not, and then it'll be Monday 8 PM when I'm back. If I can, it might be an OMR over the weekend. There might be an OMR stream. In which case, I've gone hitbox.tv/OMR, and I'll advertise it on Facebook and Twitter. I might do a coding stream over the weekend because I don't need a lot of bandwidth for one of those, and so yeah, I might see how we get on with that. So a couple of options, but let's assume nothing. Plan around enough that, and then that way I won't let anyone down. Will the vids from OMR go on YouTube? Yes, Train Boy, I should do. Strat Shadow, yes, it will. When you go to the install, it will ask you. It puts a drop-down box on there, and you can pick which one you want to install it to. Still got a clear line. I want to put the DLC into. Sorry, I thought you meant game. DLC will only ever go into the same folder as the main game. You can't put DLC in different libraries, but you can put games in different libraries. When you install a game, it'll ask you which one. DLCs, it won't ask you which one, because it fundamentally Train Sim doesn't support. Train Sim certainly doesn't support DLC being in lots of different libraries. We're only 5 miles away from the end. Some people already made scenarios based on what a rail train layout, some scenarios based off live steamer clubs. Oh, that's an awesome idea. Head out view. This is the head out view, unfortunately. It's on the as if you were standing on the steps. The green, clear. Hey there. Hey there, K-Dog. Yes, Strat Shadow, if you just move the whole folder onto your other library, so create the library in Steam, move the folder across, and then tell the game to do a verify, and then it will re-pick it up in the new folder, I think. No, you have to move the files across, then do a delete, then do an install, tell it it's in the new location, it'll figure out it's all there and just reattach to it. Something like that. There's no easy move game, unfortunately. Cheers, Arnold H. Trimmer. No, there isn't Norfolk Southern 911 Wemmy. That's an SD60, isn't it, if I remember rightly? It's a slightly odd, I can't remember, it's a different SD60 as well, isn't it? Because it's a slightly different shape on the cab. SD60E, yeah, that's it, Ruben. Really like the look of the SD60E actually. K-Dog, thanks for the host. Yeah, Raro, we've got some, there's one of those model, what we call the model engineering clubs. We've got some, one of those not far from here actually. The MP36, yes, I do like the look of the MP36. I was originally hoping we were going to get one on the Pacific Surfliner because I think Coaster or Metrolink used them, or both. Metro use them as well, but sadly there's not been one so far. No, I doubt you got the MSTS launch party invite through UKTS, because UKTS didn't exist until after MSTS came out. Sure. It might have been train sim files, maybe. But even that was based around. Okay. Even train sim files was based around MSTS, so. Maybe it was through Vern's website. Vern Morehouse. I know he was there. We'll be yarding your train at Altoona East, receiving 14. Ensure your switches are properly aligned as you make your way through the Altoona Terminal District. Bring your head into a stop at the east end of receiving 14. Let's try it. I need to have crossed over before then. How the heck am I going to get there? So that one. Far enough. Try that one. That one. This one over. I think we've got it. We stopped. There were two SD60Es, weren't there? I'm sure there was 911 And there was the fire brigade, the fire service one, wasn't there? Can't remember. I'm sure there were 2 tribute trains. That looks right. We'll go. He's receiving 14 is where we're hoping. Sure, that's right. Oh, veterans train. That was the other one, 6920. That's the other one. I really like that one. I think there was a nice picture I saw when they first did them, where they got them both together. So there's 911 and 6920. There slowly but surely. It's linked to exactly the same picture. He's receiving 14. Yes, we got it right. It'll be a pain to stop and go back again. Oh, that's a cracking one as well. Steaming jam. I'm not really mad keen on the P42s, must admit. Just seem a little bit bland. The SC60E makes up for it though, it just oozes style. The F40PH is nice, though, Ruben. I quite like the F40PH. Right, we need to be all the way on the east side of East Receiving 14. That night pick, Ruben, that was awesome. No, not far now. Oh, railroad, don't go there. You got that again, Simon Lund? Are you in borderless windowed now? Very nice, Axie. Go. Superb. Right, so that was the last scenario. That was the Ghostly Grave by Elphaba on Horseshoe Curve. And that, folks, is the end of it. Thanks very much for watching. I will be back for certain Monday at 8 o'clock, but I might look at doing some form of stream over the weekend. Keep an eye on Twitter and Facebook. If you're not on Twitter or Facebook, then just keep an eye on Twitch notifications, basically. I am looking at setting up a website for the stream, so that you'll be able to get all the latest news without having Facebook and Twitter. And I'm going to do articles and so forth on there as well, and probably move my blog over to it. So that's another job that I'm going to look at over the weekend. So, folks, thanks very much again. I will. I hope you have a great weekend, and if I don't see you before, then I will see you all on Monday, 8 o'clock. Cheers. Bye bye.